026. We welcome you to Los Angeles. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Just about ready to roll. Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit.
Gunnar Henderson.
And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. The 1-0. That one in triple digits.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display, and this guy's out there on the hill.
That's a ball.
That one misses. And now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
That's ball two.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. That's it. That's strike 2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
In the air to left center. Rodriguez under it. And that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And getting to start for Baltimore, Tarik Skubal. What do we need to know here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Oh, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Here's Judge now. Big time power. Step off, throw to first.
Safe, he's good.
Ohtani back in. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Now the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Man at second. That misses. And the count 2-1. That one misses. And that's ball 3. Judge over the top. Right through there, got him. One away.
Second baseman.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
So now with one away and a man at second, Ketel Marte, the next to hit.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Ohtani over at second, one down. Now one miss.
That's down.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Byron Buxton would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Line drive, base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Ball, that's out.
Man at first, one away. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are fine.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 down, base is empty. Corey Seager steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So Julio Rodriguez now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Hey! With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Laser could be trouble, and that one's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tarik Skubal will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for Baltimore,
Felix Bautista will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a bouncer. throws to first in time. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. Top of the second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Ball 2.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Batting fifth, catcher Cal Raleigh.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Cal Raleigh. Ohtani, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
2-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter Pete Alonso.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there, and that's strike 1. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. And he starts his afternoon off right with
for him. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So digging in, Junior Caminero. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. Man at second. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball 1.
Good job to fight that one off. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field. Rodriguez makes the grab on the run. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bassett also getting ready.
Hey.
Bautista, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Sliced hard but foul. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the sinker and it was successful.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
The 1-0. And another ball. Pitch misses there. Ball 3. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Ketel Marte. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And the Dodgers are set down in order. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Orioles nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Nope. Outside.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Two now. And the sweeper is off the plate. Stays alive. And a 3-2. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And next for the Orioles, Taylor Ward. Foul ball there. This one in the air, center field. Buxton moving under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Buxton on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Orioles nothing.
Now pitching for
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Ryan Helsley.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. He's already homered here in this one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Freddie Freeman now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one's in there, 0-1. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One out, runner at second. Here's Jose Ramirez. Grounded out his first time. Hey! Man at second. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Henderson should have this one. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Corey Seager.
Here comes Corey Seager. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
That's a ball.
Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Man on second, 2 down.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Swing and a foul out of play. No question about this one. It's out of here. He circles the bases, and they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's the left fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He doubled home a run at his first AB.
Ball one.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And they'll do it again. He goes down looking. Two-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 7-0. Back here in L.A., here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ball, that's just out.
Popped up. Ramirez. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Juan Soto now. Fly to left his first time.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The 0-1. That one way inside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Outside.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And it's 2-1. The Dodgers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. That one ripped but foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Alvarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out towards right center field. Buxton under it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your guys came to do some damage.
The 0-2. Struck him out looking. That K is his third of the game.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani has to step out of the way for ball 1.
Ball, that's in.
That pitch in for a strike. 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Now pitching for
coming on for the Orioles,
Number 40,
Chris Bassett. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Just
off the plate,
missed.
ball 1.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Out towards left center. Ward settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the Orioles catcher, Cal Raleigh. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Pete Alonso. Doubled his first time. That one finds the zone. And that is strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Emmett Sheehan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia, the lefty, warming up as well. And he chases that one. 2 out.
No, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Popped out to left his first time.
Hey!
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a right. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Back after this on the show. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Falling behind 2-1.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
For the Dodgers, center fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Strike two.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. That one's upstairs, ball one. So 2 balls and no strikes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 2-1 on the way. Right through there for a strike. Tap back to the mound. Play made, that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. And here is Jordan Westburg.
Orioles, second baseman Jordan Westburg.
You know, these Orioles being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Westburg wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. In the air, left side. Brings it in. One down.
I mean, it's fine to be patient and wait for your pitch, but if the pitcher's attacking the strike zone, you have to be ready to swing the bat. Otherwise, you're just falling behind in the count, and they can do what they want with you.
On the ground to first. Freeman takes it to the bag, and the Orioles down to their final out.
For the Orioles, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Back to the top of the order now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
Inside ball.
Fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ohtani is just one strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
And won by 7 runs. It's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends 7-0. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.